Thank you for inquiring about the beginner's course. So this is a complete beginner's course for medical tattooing, scar camouflage, inkless medical needling and scar revision. So I've been a nurse for many years, probably about 25 years and a bit more. And I have had many student nurses under me, and I've trained many student nurses on the wards and in clinics. So the way I have written this course is really so that I can train you in a similar sort of way. This is designed so you don't have to do permanent makeup beforehand. I've designed the course so that you get a lot of my knowledge from my dermatology nursing, my head and neck surgery nursing, my breast care nursing, medical assessment units, chemotherapy, so many areas of nursing that I've worked on, where I've worked with skin and wounds constantly. And so I've brought that into this course. And the idea really is that I give you all the knowledge, all the foundational knowledge you need about scars, the anatomy of scars, the physiology of scars, how they are caused, how they heal, what it is in terms of skin structure we're working on, because we're not working on healthy scars. Equally, we're not working on clients who just want a cosmetic appearance or treatment. We are working on people that really are patients. They have had a long background of maybe not being happy with the way they look, and so they've had cosmetic surgery, or not being happy in a time of their life, so they've self-harmed, or they've had skin cancer or some other sort of cancer where they've needed surgery, skin grafts, burns. So we are working with people with a long sort of history and journey of not feeling great about themselves. And so not only are we helping the scars to be more flexible and comfortable. Let's say somebody's got a burn scar on their arm and they can't actually straighten out their arm. We can help that, and we can give flexibility in that scar, so at least they've got the comfort first and foremost. And then if they want to go on and have some more colour and help the appearance of the scarring, that's what we work on as well. So that's what I teach you. So we are working on more patients than clients that you would have maybe for brows. So my nursing experience, I very much bring into your course. The course structure. So for complete beginners, we have 2 initial days where you're in clinic with me, and we are working mainly in class. So we're working on all the anatomy and physiology of scars, treatment plans, how we design treatment plans for patients, the different types of treatments that we can give patients. So whether it be with serums, polynucleotides, exosomes, colour and ink. So we talk about those and how to devise those. Then we start looking at colour, so advanced colour theory, and it is what I get you right in. I start you from the basics, and then we go into the more advanced colour theory, and we are matching skin tones. So I am not brand specific. I do use world famous inks, but I teach you methods so that you can pick up any brand as long as they're REACH compliant, and you can start mixing these colours so that you can match a skin tone perfectly. So I will teach you really fast little tips about, how you can get those skin tones really quickly. We work on all different skin colours, right from the very, very pale, almost translucent white skins to the very, very dark blacky blue skins and everything in between. So we have lots of experience and lots of practice doing that. So that's the first day. The second day then is the techniques day. So we're learning how to use your machine, how to set it up, all the different cartridges, all the different techniques that we use, how we use the different cartridges. And then in the afternoon, we start blending in the colour work and the techniques work. And so I give you little practicals and exercises to do. So we're starting to think cohesively about all of this. Then you have a couple of weeks break. So you go home with practice mats, and you have a couple of weeks break. You grab all friends and family and you start mixing colours to match their skin tone, and you're getting on the pads and you're working with your needles. So that when you come back 2 weeks later and you have 2 practical days with me, we are then working on clients. We're working on models and clients, and generally I will try and get in about 3 to 4 people a day over the 2 days. So you will have maybe 6 to 8 different clients or patients to work on. And invariably they'll have many scars. So you do get a lot of practice. I only have 2 students in per day or on a course. So you've got lots and lots of time to have a go. By the end of the second day, you are pretty much so confident that you can't wait to get onto your own case studies. Now in the beginner's course, I do need you to do 8 case studies in your own time. So you go away and you, again, friends, family, you might advertise for models to come in, and you would work on those scars that they have, and you have got my support constantly. So you are going to be WhatsApping me or emailing me photos and questions, and I will pretty much be with you nearly every evening. If I'm not in my own treatments, I will be helping you all the way through that and guiding you what needles you need, what treatment plan would be best, what colours, how you approach, your consultation, what questions you need to ask in your consultation. So we do really detailed consultations with the patients as well, and I teach you all that. So after 6 case studies, which will probably take you about 6 weeks, because we do need to get the healed results as well. So you'll submit to me photos of the consultation notes without the client's name. So photos of the consultation notes, your treatment plan, your choice of needles, your choice of inks or serums, and your after photos as well once they're healed. Then when you've had 6 weeks of mentorship with me, plus you're doing your own work, then we decide between us whether you're ready to come in for an assessment. And you come in to my clinic. You can either bring a model of your own, or you can ask me to find a model for you. And that assessment is really informal. I'm not there to trip you up. I am there to give you guidance and help, but I want to make sure that you are safe and you are confident. And I will be looking at your consultation, I will be looking at your treatment plan and your assessment, all the choices that you make, how you set up your trolley, how you approach the treatment itself, how you clean down your trolley, how you give your aftercare. So, and if there's any little tweaks that I need to put in place or help you with, then I will do. So it's another learning day as well. In your 6 weeks of case studies where you're working on your own, you can also come in for a shadow day. So that's where you come in for a little refresher. You come in and work with me. You watch how I run the clinic. We can go through some bespoke sort of areas that you want to learn. So that might be your, you might want to do a bit more colour work and colour mixing. You might want to learn about some more needles and how you maybe work with some different scars. Or you just might want to do some business work with me, how you're going to get your first clients, how you're going to advertise, what are some of the systems out there that you can use for your appointment software. So it could just be anything about setting up your business. And so by the time you've come to do your assessment day, you've had at least, I think it's about 8 weeks at least, so a couple of months, if not 3 months, where you are really working hard on this, because this is going to be changing your career. This is going to be changing your life. I work full time on scars and stretch marks, and I don't do an awful lot of permanent makeup at the moment because I just don't have time. Scars and stretch marks are increasing in popularity, obviously because people are knowing that medical tattooing is out there and that we're out there. Social media is great, so lots and lots of people are advertising. However, it's not like permanent makeup where we've got a permanent makeup artist on every corner and popping up every day. We are still very specialised. So we get referrals from GPs and private hospitals and private cosmetic surgeons. So it is much more specialised, and I do go through pricing with you. I don't like people to really go in very low with their pricing because you undervalue your training and the speciality that you are learning. So I am quite strict with pricing. I want everybody really to be at the same sort of level of pricing when they come out of the Scar Blend Academy, because I know how I have trained you, and it is a medical based course. and it isn't just a one-day course. You know, you get 6 months of mentorship with me at least. Most people don't need 6 months, or they don't need anything after 6 months because they've then built up their own confidence. But if you do need more than 6 months, then I'm there for you. So you have an awful lot of support. Just as I would with my student nurses, I would give you all the support you need to make your business safe and productive, and with really good client base coming in and profitable. And that is my aim, is to make you succeed and help you succeed. So, you know, if you're ready and you would like more information, I've tried to give you as much as I can at the moment, but if you would like more information, then just get back to me and let me know if you'd like a free video call where we can assess your circumstances and to see whether this beginner's course is just right for you.